lot of people were shocked when Governor Patrick proposed Westover Air Reserve Base in Chicopee and Camp Edwards on Cape Cod to shelter up to 1,000 undocumented children from Central America. But as the 22 News I-team discovered, many of those kids are already here, and they're not living in military facilities secured by the federal government.
Though the governor indicates no impact on the local community, we are more than skeptical about that.
After Governor Patrick proposed Westover in Chicopee as a potential site to shelter undocumented children, the mayor and community started to consider what it would mean for them. But the 22 News I-team discovered you don't have to go far to find the answer.
Federal officials say in the past 2 years, nearly 800 children from 3 Central American countries, Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, traveled through Mexico and into America and have now been released to sponsors in Massachusetts. Lynn has seen 248 new students from Guatemala in the last 2 school years. New Bedford has added 228 students from Central America in the last 2 years. Chelsea has added 285 Central American students since July. The 22 News I-team went to Chelsea and spoke with their city manager.
We have a different type of kid than people in the western part of the state or down in the Cape are potentially going to see. The kids that we're seeing aren't kids that are being relocated here by the federal government. The kids we're seeing are kids that relatives are going down to Texas, down to Arizona, and bringing back with them to Massachusetts.
Chelsea's city manager told the 22 News I-team they didn't even realize these students were from Central America until this border crisis made national news.
We didn't notice initially that we had an increase in population due to immigration, unaccompanied minors. We were searching for answers as to why we were seeing an increase of our population.
Those communities noticed an uptick when more students enrolled in schools who were older than they claimed and needed more help in the classroom getting caught up. But it's important to note that if these kids come to Chicopee, they won't necessarily end up in Chicopee classrooms. Berkshire Immigrant Center's Brooke Mead told the 22 News I-team there are dozens of immigration groups working with the state to ensure if more children are brought to the state, it's a smooth process.
They're helping to try to coordinate some of these efforts. Again, the volunteerism, the donations that are coming in, pediatricians, psychologists, people wanting to go in and volunteer language skills, translation.
She said the children will get legal representation and immediately be put through the deportation process. And if some stay, they'll be carefully placed in appropriate communities. The 22 News I-team also dug deeper to see how much Massachusetts taxpayers are paying to support some immigrants who are here right now. Not all can be traced because many support themselves, but you can see our findings online at wwlp.com.